on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave the court on a missed shot. A mixed shot always sets the right tone before the game.
All the work that's gone into this game about to be on full display here tonight. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And he misses that one free throw. George, his first effort off the mark. Lakers at the controls right now. Cousins to James. Off the assist. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Kuzma to Davis. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. And the Lakers clear. James into the front court. The lead is 2. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kawhi Leonard against Cousins. Scores from the post.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Even to Zubac. Sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Leonard. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. James to Davis. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Beverly. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Feed the beast, man. Feed the beast.
Can't get past the defender. James to Danny Green. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Even to Zubac with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Leonard. Yes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
LBJ has it. Short jumper won't go down. To Beverly. From long range. And the rebound comes down to Green. To James. Curling inside. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
LeBron with it up top. Down 3.
1 minute remaining in
To Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. And he's going to the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's LA Clippers ball. Shot from the lane won't go. That is great vision to set it up. Caldwell Pope. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Beverly. Over to the right side. Fires the 3. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
James, now that's a contest. Williams into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. .20-footer at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Lakers ball. Danny Green to James. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Leonard to Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
JaVale
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Leonard. James with the board. To Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the 24. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Leonard. And stuffs it home.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Leonard. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Goes to the left side. Beverly to Leonard. 4-3. Second effort. The follow won't go either.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
A drive, but he can't get it to go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Harkless to Leonard. For three, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Los Angeles has the basketball. James. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Williams. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Offensive. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Strong finisher, Paul George.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to George. LA with 4 to shoot. Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Boogie. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. First half comes to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George, he engulfed him that time. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Leonard. Defense, making the ball carrier work. From the painted area, won't go down. Kuzma brings the ball up court. George. Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly's shot no good.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Los Angeles, they have it. Layup goes down. Well done.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Lets it fly from long range. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Driving is Green, but he can't finish. Beverly into the front court. His team on top by 13. To Leonard. To Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Paul George. Won't go down. To Davis. Anthony Davis. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. LeBron into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Williams. Rises for the slam.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Danny Green. Davis won't go down. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Not done yet. Anthony Davis with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
LBJ.
For LA, number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. looks good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Quarter 3 at the buzzer. That does it for the quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one, counted. Able to convert on both free throws. George. Man, that was a tough shot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Davis to Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Number 7, JaVale McGee. Subbing in for number 4.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Mo Harkless gets the 2.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Probing the defense. And the finish. Slam dunk.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Davis. Mo Harkless rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
James into the front court. His guy's down big. Gets it in the left corner. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Got him. I got him. Here we go.
George. That no good. Off the mark. To Danny Green. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. Defense snuffed it out. Harkless off the mark. Flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Leonard can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Kyle Kuzma. Tough shot. He hits.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
LeBron James with the rock. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Danny Green, knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Cousins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Clippers have the basketball. Flushes it home. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Leonard, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. Los Angeles Clippers
Kuzma.
are in the penalty.
Lou Williams sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Leonard. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Knocks down the first.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Goes 2 for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.